Mitten's request, we're gonna take a look at the Lego Treehouse. One of the first things that I noticed while building this is that it kind of almost felt kind of small as I was taking and putting all the pieces together, and the growth only came as soon as the leaves were put in. And I guess trees kind of normally look like that. They look a lot fuller with leaves. Just taking a look at this, it's pretty big. Now, I don't want to do just some normal average Joe review because Joe's already done that. What can I do? What can we do that would show and excel this and show it in its new light? I've got an idea. Let's compare it next to a real tree and see how big this Lego set actually is. One of the things that I'm going to be showing off later is inside of each of these little rooms is a bunch of detail. So it's pretty impressive, but I do know that the real trees outside don't have those, at least as far as I know. But onward to the outdoors. Okay, here we go. We are in the forest. We got our Lego tree next to these real trees. Now, what is a good tree to compare this to? Let's go over here. This is like almost a big group of trees. So let's put our Lego tree next to here and take a look. I kind of feel like our tree, the Lego tree, is getting lost in the shadows. Let's lighten it up a little. We got a pretty magnificent tree house and a big tree, but it is comparing a little bit short next to a real life tree. But something I think is really interesting is we take a look at the trunk of the tree of the real life tree compared to the Lego tree house. The Lego tree house is actually has a thicker trunk compared to this real tree. That is, oh, wait. Oh, I thought the tree was chopped in half, but it was just this knob. I was a little confused, but yeah, it's a tall tree. Another comparison is we take a look at these leaves from the real tree compared to the Lego tree, and Lego tree is also being outshone by these real life trees. But now for fullness, this Lego tree does have quite the bit of leaves, and it's currently on autumn season where all the leaves on here are kind of fading to be autumn. And see, all the trees leaves are on the ground kind of fading to be autumn. So same thing here where we have green and orange, but this tree still looks pretty bare next to this one. But when I was building the Lego set, before I put the leaves on, the tree looked pretty bare. It looked just like this little twig right there. Yeah, not too pretty. But the one redeeming factor of this tree compared to that bush over there, that is all blurry, is it had these little rooms. So let's take a look at the rooms. Okay, time to go back, but please don't trip on any logs. Ah! Oh, I'm lucky that this little tree stump was weak and just popped right out of the ground. Okay, let's get back going. Inside where it's safe and warm. I wanted to come out real quick, so I came out in sandals. This was a bad idea. My feet are cold. And we're back. Okay, thank you, Mitten, for keeping the desk all warm for us. And, oops, you're probably covering the mic. But anyways, Mitten, what do you think of this treehouse? Well, it looks like it passes the Mitten test, so what more can I say? Oh, Mitten, going after it again. Now, I do think we could get you a toy that could probably serve the same function for maybe a little less money, but Mitten likes it, that's all that matters. Now that we're all settled, we're gonna take a look at the 3 rooms. So the first room looks like it's the parents' bedroom. So it's got a little bit more of the fancy detail. There's a ship in a bottle, a comb, kind of the stuff that parents would have. And it's a bed, so it must be a bedroom. Now this next room is not what you'd be expecting in a treehouse. It's a bathroom. First off, I got a few questions of functionality. How is the bathroom gonna work in a treehouse? Maybe it's a composting toilet, could be. And then how you're getting water up there in the treehouse. I wanna know these things so that I can go out and build a treehouse of my own and have a working bathroom, because personally, I think that'd be awesome. Mitten, I'm trying to record some stuff right now. And lastly, we got the little children's bedroom. So this one is pretty sweet because it has 2 little bunk beds and all the trinkets that a little kid would love to have, such as a cuckoo clock, some binoculars, and even a flower that probably found in the forest. Hopefully is not poison. Growing up, these are definitely not the rooms I had in my treehouse. This is almost like an adult-styled treehouse, but typically treehouses are for little children. But this specific treehouse is for little Mittens. Mitten, would you like to try to climb in this tree? Because we found out the trunk is thicker than the trees outside, the ones that you actually climb. So you must be able to actually climb it, Mitten. Come on, let's try it. She said nope, it's too weak. Oh no, it actually broke a little. Whoops. Okay, I guess we now know it's not made for cat climbing as well. Even though the cats love it. Oops. Hey, the good part about taking this off is that I now have access to film the insides of the rooms that you already saw. Because of editing things, you're already gonna see the footage that I'm about to go film. Definitely Mitten's favorite Lego set. You know, I think Mitten just really wants us to take a look at the swing feature. So this Lego set does come with a swing that we are able to put the little people on. And then also up here, there's a little fishing rod or a place that we're able to lower it down. Come on. Oh, let's go all the way down. And we can pick up goods from the floor. So one of the best, coolest things according to Mitten. This almost seems like the perfect Lego. If cats and humans alike can enjoy it, then everyone can. Well, I think we've answered the question that this Lego Treehouse has a few things to like about it, even though it's not even 100% pure plastic, because these pieces, these leaf pieces, are actually made with plant life. So I think they take some crazy scientific process and turn sugarcane into this malleable plastic stuff that we're able, or not we, that is able to become a plastic brick. So Lego is on their journey to creating renewability. And it's safe to say that this is a Lego set that humans and cats alike can like. And I didn't even have to mention the great dining table. It comes with a fireplace, and there's even a telescope for the little minifigures to look out at the night sky.